Seek first to understand before seeking to be understood. Most helpful kind of things to say, I think, when first confronted with a dangerous conversation or a divisive topic or a disagreement, is to make sure that we have a couple specific things in the hopper so that we don't start the conversation on the wrong foot, even if somebody else tries to start it on the wrong foot. And they all look like questions. Hey, can you tell me more about that? How did you get there? Have you always thought about it that way? Why do you think that? Where did you first learn that? I've never heard that. Can you tell me more about where that idea comes from? When we when we seek to understand the person, especially, and the context they're in, and also seek to understand the context of the opinion that they have and what exactly they mean by what they say, when we do all of that work to seek to understand first, it not only helps us do the long work of empathy and helping understand people, but it also does an amazing job of de-escalating the conversation, bringing down the tension, and almost being subversive in the way that instead of putting up the wall or pulling out the gun to have a fight, instead of that, we just say, oh, tell me more. It's the third option. Instead of running away and instead of going for the punch, we actually just lean in with an ear. And that is the most comforting thing. And it is not because it's easy work. It's not because it's short work, because it's not like that, right? We don't get the sound bites then. We don't get to force our opinion into the conversation. We don't get to win. But at the same time, it's fruitful work because of the process itself, because of our main goal. The fruit isn't that they change their opinion or that I change my opinion or that we come to a compromise even, because what we're really aiming for is the fruit of somebody being understood and heard and known and cared for and all of those things, because those are what create unity. And that is love that is not conditional or based on agreement on worldly issues. But that only happens when we automatically and right away and intentionally seek first to understand the other person instead of seeking to be understood.